Well, we didn't come to play. North Shelby, give them all the credit in the world. They came and shot the ball well in second half, and Metis boys stepped up big and had 20-some for them, and we just didn't match it.
What did your team learn from the game?
Well, I hope you can't take we can't take anything for granted. I think they thought since we scored 6 points in the first half, or in the second half against them at North Shelby, that we thought we could come out and roll them, and obviously you can't take that for granted. So
it was a very physical game, but you've had tough games in the last 2 or 3 weeks down the stretch. Playoff type atmospheres the last 3 weeks for you. That sort of fell into the pattern. So as far as that goes, does that really toughen you up and get you ready for the playoffs?
Well, I hope so. And I hope we can learn a few things from that game. In the past 2 or 3 weeks, we've had a couple overtime wins, and last night we couldn't pull that out. And we can't wait till the last 3 minutes of the game to really put some pressure on and do some things well. So we need to learn from it.
In the last 10 days now before playoffs start, there's a fine line between, even in practice them hard, you got to let off a little bit, but you still want to keep your edge, don't you?
Exactly. And the one thing about losing a game right now is the boys have got to step up and play and the next game. And it's easy sometimes to fall into that losing theme. And, Marion County and Scotland play tonight, and it should be a good game, I would think. And either way, we'll have to come out and play really well to beat either team.
Fine line with your offense, because you like to run, you like to get out. Fine line between playing in control, in transition, and playing out of control.
Exactly. We got a little out of control last night, and their tempo, we played at their tempo, and we needed to play at our tempo to win, and that was a big thing. And matchups in basketball, it's all about matchups, and we did not match up well with them in situations, and we should have been able to also use our matchups to benefit us, but last night we didn't.
One thing you'll want your team to work on in the next week or so?
We got to do a better job defensively in key stops. We let them have too many easy shots at times last night and drives to the basket. It seems like we struggle with stepping off and helping when we're playing man-to-man defense, and that's something that I need to have them work on a little more, is being able to step off and help and knowing how far to step off and help and still recover to shooters.